In this video, you will learn about linear regression in PyCaret. Let's understand what is a regression analysis. Regression analysis is a set of statistical process for estimating the relationship between a dependent variable and one or more independent variable. The objective of regression analysis in machine learning is to predict continuous values such as sales, amount, quantity, temperature, etc. We will work on a diamond dataset. The goal is to predict the price of a diamond in US dollar. Let's get the dataset from PyCaret. We will write from PyCaret dot datasets import get underscore data. I'll make one variable dataset. Then I will call this get data that we have called above get underscore data. Inside this, I will pass the dataset name. The dataset name is diamond, and I will pass the dataset name here. Let's execute our code. This will download the dataset in our Jupyter notebook, and you will see the dataset here. This will take 30 seconds or 1 minute because it is downloading from the PyCaret website. In the output, you can see the dataset here. These are the columns: carat, weight, cut, color, clarity, polish, symmetry, report, and price. Price is a target variable which we have to predict, and all these are independent variables. Based on this independent variables such as carat, weight, cut, color, clarity, and so on, we have to predict the price of a diamond. We can look at the head and tail of a dataset. I will write dataset dot head, and these are the top 5 rows of a dataset. We can also look at the bottom 5. I'll write dataset dot tail, and these are the bottom 5 rows of a dataset. We can see that we have all the columns and rows here. We can look at the shape of a dataset, that is to check how many rows and columns are there. I will write dataset dot shape. In a data frame, we have total 6000 rows and 8 columns. We can look at the column names. I will write dataset dot columns. In the output, you can see these are the column names which we have seen in our data frame also. We can also do the statistics analysis, and for that I will write dataset dot describe. This will give us the statistics of the data frame. There are total 6000 observations. Then we have the mean of carat weight, then standard deviation, minimum, the minimum is 0.75, 25%, 55%, 75%, and the maximum. So here we got the statistics for the numeric columns only. In our dataset, you can see there are only two numeric columns, carat weight and price. Rest all these are strings. When you call the describe function, it will work on numeric column only. Next, we have to split the dataset. Let's split the dataset into train and test. For training, we will use 90% of the data, and for testing, we will use 10% data as per the information given on the PyCaret website. I'll make one variable dataset data underscore train. This will contain our training dataset. I will call our dataset dot sample, and sample is a function which will give us random sample. We want 90% for our training. I'll pass one parameter fraction frac, and this is going to be 0.9 because we want 90% for our training. Then I will pass one more parameter random state. Random state is going to be, you can put any number here, and on PyCaret website it is given as 786, so I'll write 786 here. Let's execute the code. Let's look at the shape of our training data underscore train dot shape. And in training we have total 5400 samples and 8 columns. There were total 6000 samples, you can see here total 6000 are there, and we are taking 90% for training. So in 90% there are total 5400 samples. We can also look at the head of our training dataset, data underscore train dot head. and these are the sample present in our training data set. And you will see here the indexes are not in the proper order. We have this 5000, then 3000, 2000. These are not in the proper order. We will bring it in the proper order. First we will split our test data also. I'll make a variable data underscore test. I will call dataset dot drop data underscore train dot index. I'm saying here that I want 5% of the data for test. So from the original data set, drop all those samples which have already been taken in the variable data underscore train. So 90% will get deleted, and the only the 10% will be remaining there, and those 10% will come on our data underscore test variable. Let's execute our code. Let's check the shape of our dataset. Test data underscore test dot shape. In our test dataset, we have total 600 samples. Let's look at the head of our test dataset. Data underscore test dot shape. Sorry, we have already seen shape here. I have to write head here. In the output, you can see the head of our dataset. And here also you will notice one thing, that the indexes are not in the proper order. We have 5, 7, 11, 13, 18. So we are going to reset the index for both the train and test data set. Let's reset the index. So I will type here. First we will do for training data underscore train, and I will call the method reset underscore index. I'll pass one parameter drop is equal to true, and in place is equal to true. In place means this function will take place in the original data set, in the original data underscore train. Let's execute our code. Now let's check the train data set again. Data underscore train dot head. Now you can see that the indexes are in the proper order 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Earlier, if you look for the data underscore train, the indexes are 5333, 3749, and so on. They were not in the proper order, but now the training data set is in proper order. We will do the same for the test. I'll copy the code from here. I'll paste it here, and instead of train I will call test here. Let's execute our code. Let's check the head of our dataset test here. In the output you can see we have reset the index for the test data also. Now all the samples are in the proper order. Next we have to set up the environment, and we will do that using the setup function. Setup function initialize the environment in PyCaret and creates the transformation pipeline to prepare the data for modeling and deployment. We are setting up the environment from PyCaret dot regression import star. Star means we are importing everything. I'll make one variable reg, and then I will call the method setup. Inside this I will pass some parameter. My first parameter is going to be data, and we are going to run the regression analysis model on training data set. So I will pass our training data, and training data is saved in the variable data underscore train. So we will pass our data underscore train here. Next parameter is target, and our target variable here is price. You can see that price is our target variable. So in target we have to write the target variable name here. We will write price here. The next parameter is session ID, and you can give any number here, for example 1, 2, 3. Session ID is similar to seed function in Python, and this is used for reproducing the result. That's it. So you can put any number here, 1, 2, 3, 4, or anything. But if you want your result to be same as mine, then you have to put 1, 2, 3 here. Let's execute our code. We have created all the regression model with just one setup function. Let's compare all the models to evaluate the performance, and I will save the best model in a variable best. So I'll make one variable here best, In this, I will save the best model. I will call the method, and once you see here this, you have to put press enter here. You will see that following data types have been inferred automatically. If they are correct, press enter to continue or type. So we will just press enter here. That's it, and you will get this description. So you have session id 123 which we have passed here, then you have target. Our target variable is price. Then this will tell you the original data, how many observations are there. So in our training data we have 5400 samples, and you can verify from here. And here you can see in our data underscore train we have 5400 samples. So it is showing that we have 5400 samples. Then are there any missing values? False, because there are no missing values. Then numeric features, there are only one numeric features. Categorical features, there are six categorical features, ordinal features, and so on. You will get all the results here, you will get all the information here. As I was saying that we are going to find the best model and save in the variable best. To do that, I will call the method compare underscore models, and inside this I will pass one parameter exclude is equal to, and inside this I will type ransack. You just have to pass this default parameter, and let's execute our code. It has started here. So it will start building the model, and it will start fitting on different linear regression algorithms. You can see that we are getting new linear regression here. So this will it is still processing. Here you will see the status fitting 10 folds estimator. Then we have gradient boosting regressor, extreme gradient boosting, all these regression algorithms on which the models are being built. Cat boost regressor, and it is still processing here, you can see here. So this is the best thing about the PyCaret, is that you don't have to build model manually on each and every algorithm. You just have to call this setup environment function. Once you call this setup, then your job is done. This will create models on all the regression algorithms, and it is still processing here. It will take 1 or 2 minutes more. There are total 25 regression algorithms available in the PyCaret model, and we can check those using the model function also. And so it has finished processing, and here you will see this is the cat boost is the best regression for this data set. The MAE mean absolute error is 630, mean square error MSE 2082270, root mean square error RMSE 137, R square 0.98, RMSLE 0.06, MAPE 0.042. And this is the, you can see the all the informations are given here, and the model which has the best accuracy matrix will be on the top. And the cat boost regression is found to be the best algorithm for our data set, then followed by extra tree regressor, extreme gradient boosting, random forest regressor. All these are the regression algorithms present in PyCaret, and we got the accuracy for all these algorithms. And you will see here that these are the short forms for cat boost regressor. This short form is cat boost. For extra trees regressor, the short form is AT. For extreme gradient boosting, the short form is XGBoost. Now we will create a model of our choice. Here you can see we got all the regression models here, but we are going to choose the model of our choice. And first we are going to create a AdaBoost model. Here you can see AdaBoost regressor here. I'll make one variable ADA, then I will call create underscore model, and this method will help us to create model manually. Inside this I have to pass the short form, and for AdaBoost regressor the short form is ADA, so I will write ADA here. Let's execute our code. The create underscore model function is the function we have to use to create a model manually. And you can see we got the results here, and it has run 10 times. So for the first iteration, the MAE mean absolute error is 4101, MSC mean square error is 230133830, RMSC R square, all the values are given for the first iteration. Then for the second, then we got the mean MAE. The mean MAE is 4232. Then we have this mean MSC, mean RMSC, and so on. So if you want to create a model manually, you have to call this function, and inside this you have to pass the algorithm short form. We will create one more model, and the next will be the light gradient boosting. Next, we will fine tune our model. After creating our regression model manually, we have to fine tune it. So first I am going to fine tune our AdaBoost model. I'll make one variable tune underscore Ada. And to fine tune our model, I have to call the method tune underscore model. And I will pass our model object. And here you will see we have saved it in ADA. So I will type here ADA. Let's execute our code. And here you can see it is fine-tuning our AdaBoost model. Once we fine-tune our model, we can make a plot and we can see all that in our plot, and this will take some time. Fitting 10 folds for each of 10 candidates, totaling 100 fits. So since there are 10 folds, it will fit 100 times, and in the output you can see we got the result here, and this is the result of our fine-tune model. For fine-tune model, let's see the R square is 0.82, and let's check the R square for here. You will see the R square is 74. So after fine-tuning the model, the R square has increased from 74, it has gone up to, and here you will see it has gone up to 82, which is quite good here. Now we are going to plot our model. Let's plot our fine-tune model. So to plot our model, we have to call the function plot underscore model, and then we have to pass our fine-tune model. So I will pass tune underscore Ada, and you will see here we have saved the result in tune underscore Ada. I'll execute the code, and this will plot our model here. You will see the plot in just few seconds. It will take some time because there are many samples here, and here you can see we got the plot here. So this is the residual plot for AdaBoost regression model, and on x-axis we have the predicted value. These are the predicted values. On y-axis we have the residuals, and here the R square, the blue dots are the R square for the training data, and the R square is for training data is 85, and the green dots are the R square for the test data. The for test data the R square is 81, and here you will see the distribution of the data set. The blue one is for the training data and the green one is for the test data. Next we are going to make the prediction error plot. I'll call our plot underscore model, and I will pass our tune AdaBoost model tune underscore Ada, and this time I will pass the parameter plot is equal to error because we are plotting the error plot. Let's execute our code, and here you will see we got the prediction error plot here, and this blue dot is the R square is 81%, and here this black one, the dark black is the best fit, and this light black one is the identity of this black fit. So this black fit is the best fit for our regression model. Next we will make the prediction, and next we will plot the feature importance. We will plot all the important features. So I will call plot underscore model, and I will pass our variable tune underscore Ada, our object tune Ada, and this time plot is going to be feature. It will give us the important features, and in the output you can see that we got the feature. So the most important feature for our regression model is caret weight, and you can see the importance here, and you will see it is 0.80%, 0.8, that is 80%. The importance of this variable is 80%, followed by color, then clarity, color, clarity, symmetry, color one. So all these are the features, and they are arranged in the ascending order. The most important feature is on the top, and the most important feature is caret weight. The importance is 0 0.8, which is 80%, and this one clarity is VS2 is the least one, 0 0.0. It has no importance. Then let's make the prediction on the validation dataset. So we have split our dataset into train and test. In training we have 90%, in test we have 10%, but out of 90%, in our training dataset 70% is for training and 30% is for validation. So we will make prediction on the validation dataset. I will call predict underscore model, and I will pass our tune underscore ADA object. This will make prediction on the validation dataset, that is on 30%. Let's execute our code, and here in the output you can see we got the prediction model here. The model is AdaBoost regressor. Let's make prediction on the test dataset, that is on the 10% of the data that we have saved above in our data underscore test. I'll make one variable test underscore pred. I will call the method predict underscore model, and this time I will pass our object tune underscore ADA, and the dataset is going to be data underscore test. Let's execute our code, and we have saved the prediction in this variable test underscore pred. We can look at the head of this. I will copy this, paste it here, and I will type head here. In the output you can see these are the predicted values for our test data set. Let's save the model, and to save the model I will call the method save underscore model, and then I will pass tune underscore ADA, our model object. Then you can give any name here. I will type regression model. Let's execute our code. So we have saved the model successfully. You will get the output here. You will get the message transformation pipeline and model successfully saved, and these are the parameter. We are going to load this saved model. So I'll make one variable saved underscore final model, and then I will call load underscore model to load our model, and our model name is regression model. Let's execute our code. So we have successfully called our regression model. We got the message here, transformation pipeline and model successfully loaded. So we have loaded our model, and we can make prediction. So I'll make one variable new underscore prediction, and I will call the method predict underscore model. Then I will pass saved final model. Using this saved underscore final underscore model, I will make prediction on the test data set. So I will pass data is equal to data underscore test. Let's execute our code. Let's look at the top 5 rows of a data frame. New prediction. In the output you can see that these are the new predicted values using the saved model, and the saved model was regression model. These are the top 5 frames of a data frame. This is how we can develop a regression model in PyCaret. I have given you all the steps, and if you follow these steps you will be able to build a regression model in PyCaret, and these are all the steps. This is a complete tutorial on linear regression. I have not missed a single step here. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.